In this video, we're going to take a look at what happens when you turn the Turn Editing button on. So first I want to point out that there are two places to turn editing on. One is in the upper right hand corner, Turn Editing On, and the other one is over in the administration block. There's a Turn Editing link right there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn editing on. Once I've done that, I have all of the choices available now to edit the course, including editing, adding activities and resources, but also editing the layout and other features. So one thing that I want to show you is when you have an activity or a resource such as a forum or a discussion board, I have a few options for me for that activity or resource. The first one will be a pencil, and that allows me to rename the title. So instead of daily news, maybe I'll want to call this announcements. Notice the blue tip right here says escape to cancel, enter when finished. So you have to go to your keyboard and hit enter for that name change to take place. The next icon is an arrow pointing to the right, and that allows me to indent. So, which might be helpful if I maybe want to indent all of my discussion boards, or just visually it'll look a little different than the other items in a list. The next icon is to move. So here I have a discussion board, but let's say I really want it later when we're going to, later in this topic. So whenever you see the crosshairs, then you know that you can move items so they show up when editing is turned on. The next icon is to update. That's also to go to settings. So here is everything under that forum or that discussion board which I renamed announcement, and there's a lot of settings that I can adjust in there, but for now I'll leave it the same. By the way, I'm going to use these breadcrumbs to go back to the front page of my course, new course. Okay, the next icon is to duplicate. This is handy when, say, for example, I want to use the bulletin board or forum for a couple different topics, and so I can quickly duplicate it. Say I've already made my adjustments in my settings, and now I want to duplicate it to reuse. And it will ask if you want to duplicate. It'll ask you if you want to edit before, so that might be the name or any other adjustments that you want to make. The next icon is the delete button, and so I can delete the entire thing, and it is deleted permanently. If you're not sure that you want to delete something, the next icon might be a better choice, and that is to hide. So it's an eyeball that once you click it, a slash goes through it and is hidden. Notice eyeballs are also over at the topic level. So if you had all this organized by unit, for example, then you can hide the entire thing until, say, you're ready to show it to students. You can hide at the individual item level too, so even though students can see everything in the block right now, they're really only seeing topic 1 because this item is hidden. So I can go ahead and show it. The next two are more about the individual users, groups, and roles, and these are more advanced features that we'll have a video for later. Okay, the last thing that I want to show you is how you can highlight an entire course block. Say it's a couple weeks in and you're using this block down here. Your choices to have students navigate, of course, is to move it to the top, but you can also highlight. And this little light bulb icon over to the side, if I click that, it will highlight, give it a blue background, and that would be easier than for you to tell students go to the highlighted block that we're going to be working in. And you can only have one block highlighted at a time. Thank you for watching.